Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to tonight's special session here on Friday night. This is just a special session that I'm coming back on to complete free readings from the earlier session. I didn't get to any of the free readings, which I know has been happening a lot. So I really appreciate all your patience and getting to those. Donations are how I make my living. And so I do give those priority in the earlier session, but I do love to come back on to finish and to complete the free readings um, because I honor my community. So I know not everyone is able to do that. So there's no chat in this session because I'm not taking any new questions for this session, but I'll be back tomorrow morning and Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time and tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time too, if you'd like to join me for any new questions. But we're going to jump in, finish those. After I'm done, I will post a comment listing the order in which the readings were completed. All right. So let's get into it. So we're not left off, we are starting with Swarupa Bobby. So Swarup, you wanted a love reading. So let's take a look here and see what Spirit wants you to know about love, love, love. Right, yeah, you got the Two of Pentacles coming in here for you. Two of Pentacles is about balance in the outside world, but I also feel like there's this choice of two individuals that are coming into your life. One is the higher vibration, one's the lower vibration. So, you've been on this journey of looking into your self-love and looking into your self-worth, right? And so it's like there's an old remnant. That's a weird way to call them, but an old remnant of lower vibrational energy of someone from your past that is in your life, and that's like one of the options, right? That's one of the, well, this is one of the people that I could be in a relationship with, but you don't want to do what you've always done and get what you've always gotten. And so even though they're there, it's just there's not this draw like there was before in your life. There's a new higher vibrational individual that you don't know yet that's coming into your life that's being drawn in. So try not to be drawn into an old flame, because even though it was exciting and a lot of attraction and stuff before, you're not the same. And so it's like when a caterpillar is hanging around a caterpillar, it's great. But when the caterpillar you goes through and becomes a butterfly, butterflies need to go do butterfly things, not caterpillar things. They like leaves, you like nectar. You want to be able to fly, they have to take their time walking. So it's not a good fit anymore for you. And so I like this energy of them saying that you have a new butterfly that's coming into your life that will you'll be able to flutter together, and you want the same things, and it's more of a match than the other. So I like it. So just be aware when that's coming in, what's coming in there for you. So that's what they have for you. So many blessings, Swaroop. And then Sen, you are up next. You want to know what to expect in May. Don't forget to check out the May monthlies are out too, where we go into depth into overall energies for each individual zodiac sign. There's a playlist. I don't think I have it in the description box, but if you go to my main page, you'll see the monthlies at the top and at the bottom that for the month of May out. So be sure to check that out too. Yeah. You know, with the Nine of Wands coming in here for you, the Nine of Wands is like there's this barrier that you're getting past in the month of May. And it is this being aware of where you're investing your energy. Whatever I focus on grows, like attracts like. And so when you're having this energy in this month where you may have felt like there was blocks before, if you take a look here, you see this Ace of Wands that you have in your hands here. All you have to do is remove that, and the entire blockage just falls away. So stepping into your power, realizing that you're not like a baby in the back seat and a baby car seat, and creator and the universe are driving and you're just along for the ride. No, it's a giant bus. You are the driver. Creators in the co-pilot seat, plugging in the nav system depending on your energy that you're putting forward, because your energy is telling them that's where you want to go. So they're plugging that in, they're taking care of the air conditioning or the heating, passing out snacks. And in the back, you got a whole big busload full of your support team from the other side. And they're like a bunch of dogs, bunch of puppies that are so excited. They don't care where you go. They're just happy to be along for the ride. So you have a greater power over your life and where it's headed, and so much of life isn't, we have very few fated events because we want this lifetime to be a world of possibilities. I get to choose, and then I get to choose again, then I get to choose again, and your pathway just goes in a bunch of different directions, and I like that for you. So that's what's coming in for you. A big thing in May is you stepping into your power. You're getting moving through barriers because you're realizing I get to decide where I want to go. So I like it for you. All right, Sen. So that's what they have for you. So many blessings to you. And then Daisy, you want to know, will your old friend Aditya invite you to hang out tomorrow if you message them? Let's take a look here. No, not tomorrow. Nine of Pentacles is about being by yourself with spirit. So I don't feel like they invite you out tomorrow. I feel like they have a lot of stuff going on. So I don't feel like you do. But still message them because they might make plans for the next day, but not not to hang out tomorrow. If you message them, they definitely will. um, you can make plans to get together, but they have, like I said, they have so much going on. So, but still reach out. All right. So many blessings, Daisy. That's what they have for you. And then JJJ, you want to know, will you like the new workplace at Toko? Yeah, I get the Four of Wands, joy, celebration, very solid, stable energy there. So it's like a party. So yeah, I definitely feel like you will with that. I mean, it's a no-brainer with that card. That is joy. It's a card of joy and happiness and celebration. Very solid energies too, so it doesn't feel like it's all over the place. Like, one day it's fun and one day it's not. It just feels like a very fun work environment. So I like that for you. Easy breezy, JJJ. Wow, boom, boom. So many blessings. And then Mika Khan, you are up. How will your clothing brand do? How much of it will sell? You got the Six of Cups here, and this is a lot of nostalgia. This is a lot of, you know, um, it is equal emotion, balanced emotion that's unfolding here. But, I feel like I don't know, it has something to do with past contacts. I feel like someone from your past, if you reach out to them, that they will help you in promoting your line of clothing. And I feel like it will do well. But I do with the Six of Cups, that is this past individual in this lifetime, is what I feel is coming through here for you. That, there's someone um, to reconnect with that can help you. And then it goes well. Um, we didn't get like, wow, world renowned known, but I feel like it does well. But maybe more in like a community, and um, I don't know if it's going to do like, worldwide and be like Adidas or, clothing, different kind of sports clothing or something. I don't see it doing that huge yet, but I feel like the start is to go back to someone you've known in the past that will help you with that. Right. So that's what they have for you, Mika. So many blessings to you. And then Dollface Diva, I'd like a general for next week. You got the Empress card. So there is this birthing and Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, taking care of self next week, really putting yourself first and making decisions. And what do you want, for you? And I don't know, it just feels like mothering yourself next week, giving yourself, pampering yourself, just making choices that aren't self-sacrificial. I like this for you because I just feel like you get a lot of pressure to, you know, I just feel like you a lot of people come to you as, and it's funny, as like a mother in a way, but they look for your nurturing, and it's just because you have such a huge heart, but don't sacrifice yourself. Next week is for you. Schedule time with yourself, make it, people like, oh, can you do that during that time? Keep your time for you, make them work around your schedule of you next week. I like it because it's important for you to put yourself first and to honor that, especially if it's some rest and relaxation. You need to recharge. So if you can get out into nature too, safely, do that too. All right. So that's what they have for you, Dollface Diva. So many blessings to you. And then Jean XO, hello, love. And you want to know what are Libra's energies towards you, and then check the underlying energies. Let's take a look here. So you got the Four of Pentacles, solid foundation in the outside world. So it's these feelings of home, these feelings of safety. Um, I'm using a huge deck for everyone, so I'm not sure if this is going to resonate. On the bottom of the deck, you got the Queen of Swords. But I'm just going to pull from the middle of the deck. I'm just going to do it in half. Yeah, you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. Balance. Balance is important. Queen of Swords balances the swords with, she has cups. All queens have cups behind them. So it's balancing the head with the heart. King of Cups, he has cups, but all the kings have swords behind him. So it's the same, but mirrored, right? So it is all about balancing the head and the heart energy that's coming in here. And I just feel things very stable in the outside world here. Um, and I don't know, it doesn't, well, it's funny, Libra balance. Sometimes it takes, did you see the little light bulb go off in my head? Oh, Libra balance. They're all about balancing things, right? But it just seems kind of there, right? It doesn't feel like, "Wow," and it doesn't feel like, "Whoa." It just kinda feels like, yeah, it's there. It's balanced, it's feeling of home and safety, but it almost can border on stagnation, right? And I just feel like it's them just needing to feel this, it's like, "Beep." No, but it's like the scales, they just need to have it, like, balanced right now. And I just feel like it's the time in their life that, yeah, they used to have really out of balance life, right? I mean, just and they finally got it back to here, and they just don't wanna rock the boat. Some fear and more drama and stuff coming into their life, it feels like, but right now, they're kind of happy with uneventfulness because they had so much drama before. It feels like that they're really enjoying this balanced feeling. It's like, Libras just eat up all that balance, right? So that's what's coming in there for you, Gene. Hopefully that resonates and makes sense. But yeah, it just feels kind of there, and they're kind of okay with that for now. So many blessings. Right. Ateshi Singh want to know, are men's thoughts towards you? We got the devil card coming in here. They've got a lot of shaking and rattling of thoughts that are happening. Um, this is like Saturn, Capricorn energy, where it's really just being this challenge. They just really feel like they need to get things figured out. And I just feel like their thoughts are all over the place, for you, for everyone, because they're really trying to get to the root of their fears and what their fears and thoughts have, kept them from, or kept them involved in that they didn't want to be. And I just feel like they're figuring things out. They're just, like in this case, I don't know if you saw the person on the strings down here. They're trying to break free of these strings that they feel have been ruling over their lives. And I kind of feel like they're in this rebellious kind of time in their life where they're just wanting to break free from all this so that they can not fear, but do and be when and who they want to be. So I just feel like they're really all over the place right now. So I don't feel like they have specific thoughts that they can formulate around anything. It's like someone being in a tornado, just somersaults. They don't know what ways up or down or whatever. So they're just not making any sense in their mind right now. So I feel like all their thoughts are just kind of scattered all over the place right now, Ateshi. So it's not about you. This is about their life and everything that they're facing in it. So try not to take it personally. They're just in a crap storm. And you're just like, you deal with that. I'll wait for that tornado to stop before I approach. So that's what's coming in right now, Ateshi. So hang in there. Many blessings to you. Right, Mizrak Bayin, you want a general reading? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I got the Six of Swords. So you're in the process of moving from choppy waters to calmer waters, and that comes about with leaving behind thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you and moving into a new way of thinking. And as your thoughts are changing around a situation, you're actually it's igniting movement in the outside world because thoughts change and then they turn into actions and make their way out to the outside world. So you are in a process of movement, whether it's relationship, jobs, education, even moving to a different place. The six of swords here also, because you can see they're on water, can represent movement across water or travel across water. If it resonates for you as well, it's very much supported with this card if you're looking for that. So very very positive, flowy card having to do with mindset and thought and belief. I like that. And communication too. You can have movement in communication, especially now that we're out of Mercury retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow now, a couple days, but the further we get away from, I think it was Thursday, we went direct. The furthest we get away from that, the stronger your communication gets too. So that's what they have for you right now, Ms. Reich. Hopefully that's helpful. So many blessings to you. And then Mia, hello again. You say, can I ask this time about M's feelings for you, knowing that you'll soon be in the city half an hour from him? Therefore, he might be able to meet you. Is he excited? Afraid? You're funny. All right. Looking forward to it. The Two of Wands, in this one, they're looking out the window, making plans. How am I going to get there? Travel. What are we going to do? So I do feel excitement here. And I feel like, with this particular deck, the Two of Wands feels differently than other decks. Two of Wands usually power of, energetic choice, blah, blah, blah. This one is all about planning, mapping, looking forward to it. So there's energy behind it. And I feel like they're looking out the window going, daydreaming a little bit, and thinking about what are we going to do? What kind of plans can we make? So I feel like it is exciting and they are looking forward to it because they're looking out the window, looking to the future, seeing what they want to do here. So I like it. Very positive. So that is what they have for you, Mia. So many blessings to you. And then Christy O'Connor, hello, a general reading, absolutely. So you got the 10 of Wands coming in, which is about, you're reaching an ending point of some things. But the 10 of Wands tells you too that, it's an ending and beginning card. It's a kind of like this nudge to evaluate where you're investing all of your energy and to differentiate between urgent and important. There could be a lot of urgent things that are not important that they don't need to have an energy invested in. Sometimes like pay attention to me, but you don't need to. Really focus in on what do I want my energy to be focused on and get it down from 10 to like one thing if you can, two, three if you must, but try to get it down to one because when you have 10 things that you're focusing energy on, everything can go ahead one space. But when you get it down to one, it can move 10 spaces instead. So you see, you can make progression and big leaps forward in things if you super focus and stop investing energy in unimportant, urgent things and really find out what is it that you're wanting to accomplish? What are you wanting to do? Get a plan together and just focus your energy on one thing and get it done, and then energy, get it done, but don't try to do 10 things at the same time. But I think a big piece of it is filtering out the unimportant from the important coming in. So I feel like that's what they want you to do is really understand where are you investing your energy. Okay. So that's what they have for you, Christy. So many blessings to you. And then Day Sturgis, you want a life path reading here. All right. So I like that you're on the Nine of Swords because you're really facing your fears here. This is the Nightmare and Insomnia card, and but the nine's an ending card. 10 is like you're leaving and heading out. But the Nine of Swords is with your life path, you're really facing at this time some old beliefs, some old thoughts and beliefs that are rooted in the fear of failure, the fear of losing conditional love, fear of rejection, and yum, 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 all those things, right? But you're realizing in questioning as this life path stuff comes up, why do I want to do that? Why don't I want to do that? What's holding me back? And you're questioning these thoughts and these beliefs, and you're able to move forward with this. So I like this for you because I feel like it's a turning point in your life where you're ready to stop letting things hinder you from moving forward on your life path. So a good kind of it's almost like nines can be wish cards. It's like you're also getting clarity about what is my life path, what is my dream come true, and there's this clarity that's coming in with all this too. So I like it. You can even see here. I like the way they have like 10 birds up here and or nine birds, and the black birds are the ones of fear, but here's comes this there is a light one here, that is your dream come true, and it's becoming black and white. That's where the clarity is coming in on what your dream is. So that is what they have for you. So many blessings to you, Day Sturgis. And then Minaheel, you are up. So what is coming for you? Death and rebirth. I like this. A significant ending and a new beginning is coming for you. And it's great because it's time to shed some stuff, shed some people, shed some circumstances, even physical things and energies. It's a big cleansing. It's like spring cleaning coming for you. And I like it because I feel like you're just going to get this urge to purge, this urge to purge, all of this these individuals who, you know, you just don't need to be investing all this energy in these things. And so it is a big transformative time for you here, burning down a lot of things, not literally, burning a lot of things down around you. Thoughts and beliefs and emotions and energy and physical things, just this cleanse. And it's allowing you the space to be able to move forward in your life. So I like that for you. So follow that urge, purge, purge, purge. All right. So that's what they have for you right now, Mini Heal. It's preparing you for someone and something different in your life, but got to get rid of some of this energy, things that are taking energy so that you can have it for this relationship or whatever's coming forward here. Because you need that energy. Okay. So many blessings. And then Daisha Rogers, you like a general money read. All right. Yeah, the Five of Swords. So, this is the internal struggle between your head and your heart. And when this comes in, especially for like a general, money reading, this is like your mind saying, well, this is how much you're supposed to, should, need to, have to, must have. And your heart's going, no, we just need love. Or, it's relationships. Your heart knows what abundance is. Your mind thinks and has this long list of things that has to happen for you to be successful. And when you realize that your head out of fear thinks it needs this, but your heart knows, and trusting your heart, allowing this struggle between your head and your heart, let them both have a seat at the table. Allow yourself to really allow the not the bantering, but the discussion between your head and your heart. Write it down. Put a piece of paper and line down the middle. Put heart, head, and see what they say about money and about what the importance of money versus abundance is, because I feel like there's some underlying beliefs around it that are, when we have fear and lower vibration, then we draw, like, if I'm not going to have enough, these beliefs draw in, I'm not going to have enough. We like attracts like, right? So as long as we have these beliefs that are putting out this energy about lack, we draw lack to us. But when our heart, our higher heart, talks about gratitude and abundance, and it sees who we are, it draws in abundance. So it's like getting out of our head and into our heart allows this energy to come in, instead of focusing on what I feel I'm missing, what I'm wanting, what I hate, what I fear. Instead, I focus on gratitude and joy and laughter and unconditional love. And when we focus on the higher vibration, that's what, changes things. That's what um, allows a switch in the income and abundance in our life, because that change of mindset and the change of energy that we invest into. So hopefully that helps, Daisha. Some many blessings to you. And then infinity is one. So your free reading. Thank you for your donation earlier. You want advice about your sports group. All right. What does Spirit want you to know? Hey, maybe introduce whatever that curtain dancing is. I'm just kidding. That's what it looks like they're on here, right? But it is about seeing things from a higher perspective, a different perspective, and allowing things, holding off. You're going through a transformation. People are going through a transformation. But I really like this about just kind of taking a back seat, allowing, other people to lead, see things from a different perspective, see it from other people's perspective, because I just feel like it's a great part of your journey in the transformation of your sports group. I just feel like, okay, you know what? I'm going to kind of just hang back and go with the flow, but realizing you're changing, things are transforming, and that we're never the same person. No one's ever the same. And as we change on the inside, then the outside world changes too. You're like a caterpillar. Usually, this is like almost looks like someone in a cocoon, and the caterpillar goes through this transformation where they release a lot of who they are to be able to fly and flutter, and you have different desires. Before, as a caterpillar, you wanted to consume leaves. As a butterfly, you want to consume nectar instead. Different sources, different ways of communicating and flying and transporting, right? And transformation is a huge key with this. So I just feel like that's the advice they have for you right now, is just kind of chill, allow your, the group to transform as you transform too. So that's what's coming in for you there, Infinity. So many blessings to you. And then Cassidy, hello, hello. You want to know, how does Cody truly feel about you, and is he going to come back to you? All right, let's take a look here. You know, he feels like you're this Queen of Wands here, this fire, this passionate person that can really get things done. You know, there's there's a bit of, I don't want to say intimidation and jealousy, but intimidation and jealousy in a way from them. I just feel like they see you, and I don't know if you're a fire sign, but this energy of the Queen of Wands is that you just attract people to you. Your energy, if not your, physical body, you energetically attract people. And I just feel like you shine bright, and whatever you put your mind to, you're able to do. And you have a great bit of connection with spirit too, with the Queen of Wands, that they recognize that you kind of know things that you shouldn't know. And I just feel like there's a big amount of insecurity that comes in here. And I just feel like they don't like, this is interesting, they don't like being with someone of their equal or better. They like being the better one in a relationship, like the higher one. And they feel like I feel like that's kind of like they see you as someone who is above them in ways, and they don't like that. I just feel like want to want that security of you're lucky to be with me, and they felt like the opposite. Like they felt lucky to be with you in a way, but also very their intimidation and insecurities and everything get the best of them. So I don't feel like they're going to be back because I feel like they're searching for someone low station below them to where, the person feels lucky to be with them and that makes them feel secure. It's unhealthy, I know, but that's what I feel is coming in here, and that's all right. You want someone that doesn't want you to dim your light and to, lessen yourself. You want to be able to be you and have someone celebrate you instead of nitpick you. You know what I mean? It'd be like if you got a promotion at work and they're like, "Oh, I never get promotions and blah blah blah," and you're like, "Why can't we celebrate me?" Because they make it about them, right? So I'd be okay with them staying away from you. But I know love the heart loves who they want, but that's what's coming in. I don't feel like they're coming back anyway. I just feel like you deserve to be with someone who celebrates you. So that's what they have. So hang in there, Cassidy. Many blessings to you. And happy pill. You want to know what do you need to know? Well, you got the Ace of Swords coming in here. So there is some clarity that's coming in here for you in the very near future that's going to literally shine some light on some situations of the reasons why things are happening, the reasons why certain people said certain things, did certain things. And I just feel like you're suddenly like, wow, I'm getting the full picture now. It's like those light bulbs going off literally in your head. Doo doo. But you're really getting some clarity and you're seeing things from a different perspective than you had before because you're getting new information that's coming in and from news sources. And you're like, oh, now I'm seeing, putting it all together. And it's bringing a lot of great clarity because I feel like um, maybe you were going to make some decisions about friendships or something, and now you're like, "Whoa, I would have totally have made a different decision had I not had this come in," right? And so I like this for you because you're really, getting this clarity that uh, makes the decisions different, but also, very clear. So hopefully that makes sense. But I just feel like you're just wait for it. Things are going to be made clear very soon here. All right. So that's what they have for you, Happy Pill. So many blessings to you. And then Julie, any significant upcoming events in your life? You know what? I feel like there's some rest and relaxation with the Seven of Wands. You have all these people down here trying to poke your bubble, but I feel like you're just in this nice place of bliss. And that is significant, I feel, especially in this world of chaos, right? I mean, having time of being at peace and being in this bubble where you're just I just feel like it's a significant time in your life because you're able to put up this empathic bubble in a way and keep everyone else's chaotic and dramatic emotions away. You're just in this beautiful quiet place. And I like that. Could be a vacation, could be retreat too, that you can go do to achieve that. But it definitely is the Seven of Wands is someone who's you can see how they're placed above others. So, you might have this opportunity coming up where you're elevated and other people aren't. And they're like, why do you get to have all the fun? Come back down here and be miserable with the rest of us. But you're like, saying, they are saying misery loves company. And you're like, yeah, but so does joy. And they have better parties. I'm choosing joy. So I like that for you. So that's what's coming in for you, Julie. So many blessings to you. And then Rhonda. So what is it that you need to know at this time for the weekend? Sure. Yeah, don't you get this like every time? Ace of Cups, self-love. It's all about love, love, love. The answer to every question is self-love. The love we find, the eternal, unconditional love when we turn inward and upward and we become that chalice and that love flows down and fills us up and then it overflows out to the world. So The biggest thing you need to know at this time for this weekend is nothing else matters in the outside world. It will always let us down. It falls short. It can't give us what we're truly searching for, which is the eternal unconditional love that we find on the inside. So I love that for you because other than that, everything falls short. Everything feels temporary and unstable in the outside world. But the eternal unconditional love is the most stable thing that we can connect with, and we can define ourselves by that, right? It's like self-worth, not retail price. Retail price is what we feel we're worth to others in the outside world, where we end up on the clearance rack or donated to Goodwill, right? But um, when we turn inward and upward, we find the pricelessness of who we are. We realize, this value that we truly have. So that's what they have for you, Rhonda. So I love that. That's it's the answer to everything. It's really, really simple, right? Right. That's what they have, my dear. Many blessings to you. And Alphonse Fossier, good afternoon. You wanted to know, has Lisa been thinking and missing you? No contact for 3 weeks. We got the Nine of Cups, and this is about dreams come true, emotional dreams come true. I feel like she's been focusing on this, and I feel like you're one of those cups, you know, because she's thinking about relationship and what would it mean if I had all my dreams come true? And so she's thinking about relationships as one of the cups. And so she's thinking about that, and she's thinking about what she wants in life and everything else. But the nine is the hermit's journey. They really turned inward, trying to find this love, this self love, trying to find out things about their life. And so they're not thinking, I wonder how Alphonse is doing. They're thinking about, so when this happened with them and this and this and this, it's more information than it is concern because she's very focused on her own emotions right now. She's very internally focused with that 9 being the hermit's number. So I don't feel like she misses people though. I think she's thinking about, you with all that. But I just don't when I'm asking, well, does she miss you? What I'm hearing is she doesn't miss anyone or anything. She's really learned to be detached and live a lot of whoever's in front of me in the moment is who I'm focused on. When they're not, they're really internally focused. So they don't think like backwards going, oh, I wish. They're always what's happening now and where am I going? They're not a big reflective person, at least yet. I feel like they're in this place of I don't want to look backwards because you never turn around. There's scary monsters there, right? Okay, I'm just going to keep what's happening right now and forward. Don't turn around. Don't look behind you, right? And that's the kind of energy that's coming in, Alphonse. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's what's coming in. So many blessings. Hang in there. And then Vidi Jalan, you wanted to message regarding your love life. All right. Yeah, you're in the process here with the 5 of Cups of moving away from, focusing on lower vibrational emotion to higher vibrational emotion. So as you do that more, of course, raising your love vibration, that's what draws in someone sooner than, excuse me, when we're focusing on the past pain, the past suffering, the lack of love that we've had. When we focus on those lower vibrational emotional energies, then it expands it grows it more instead of brings in what we're looking for. So I feel like you're really learning through this the power of emotional choice and where are you putting your emotional energy in. And I like it for you because I feel like you're just moving it up, and five's the number of change and transformation. So you're changing the dial from lower vibration to higher vibrational energy, which instead of slowing down love coming to you when you turn up your vibration, it comes in faster. And we do that by questioning our thoughts and beliefs and mindsets around who they're supposed to be, how love is supposed to be, who we're supposed to be. There's this clarity that comes, but I just feel like you're stepping into your power of emotional choice when you realize it doesn't matter what happens out here. That doesn't define how I have to feel. We're taught a lot when that happens. This is how I'm supposed to feel, but it doesn't mean that I have to do it. And I get to choose what something, how I feel about something. And I feel like you're really stepping into that power. It's a very important part because it keeps us out of fear of the future. It keeps us from freaking out and becoming possessive and stalkers and all that kind of stuff. Because when we believe that when this event happens, I have to feel this way, then I'm at the whim of the events of the outside world and I'm a puppet on a string, right? But when I realize I'm the one that gets to decide what anything, how I feel about anything that comes into my life, then I can truly, theoretically choose to be joyful and grateful for whatever comes my way and have a great life that way. But it could probably be boring. We like drama. But, so I get to choose, and when I'm done experiencing drama, I can experience high vibrational joy. When I'm kinda bored with that, then I can go back in. That's like being in a nice cool pool when the sun's out and you're like, "It's fun," but then the sun sets and it's cold and you jump into the hot tub. That feels great for a while, but then you can get over hot like you're a frog that's boiling. So you wanna jump back into the cold water. "Woo, cold, cold." It cools you off, feels good. "Oh, enough of that. Let me jump back into the hot tub," right? We get to choose and go back and forth with all that. That's funny. But that's what they have for you, VD. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's what's coming for you right now, or the advice they have for you around love right now. All right. And then Alyssa, 702. You want to know what's up with your Gemini ex friend, neighbor, and Leo ex? Are they together? All right. Now, we got the three of wands here, which is a change of directions. You know, it's like different courses on different roads and I don't feel like there's, anything there. This is about altering of course, changing of course, um, not, it's like separate ways type of energy that comes when here. So I don't think they're together with that card there. So um, there you go. And that's okay, if they are, more power to them, right? You're like, "You guys can have each other. I'm free." Alright, so that's what they have for you, Alyssa, so many blessings to you. And then Arav, new subscriber, thanks for being a new subscriber, and you like a love reading with no contact here. You know, it's okay, and I know we've got the 8 of Pentacles here, which the 8 of Pentacles is about putting in the blood, the sweat, the tears, and at some point, you know, it's like there's caterpillars who agree, "Hey, let's go into the cocoon, our separate cocoons, and we're gonna come out butterflies, and we're gonna go do butterfly things." And so you jump into your cocoon, you're transforming, you get out of the cocoon, and they didn't change. They didn't evolve with you. And now they're a caterpillar and you're a butterfly. And caterpillars and butterflies don't hang around because butterflies go do butterfly things. They can migrate thousands of miles. They eat nectar. And they, like they say, they flutter. They don't walk on the ground. Caterpillars can only go so far. They can't go over streams. Butterflies can go wherever. And so I feel like it's okay to let them go because they were a caterpillar and now you're a butterfly and you can't carry them around. You never see a butterfly carrying a caterpillar around or even their cocoon. They leave it behind and they realize, you know what? It served me what I needed to serve, but now I got butterfly things to do. And you'll meet other butterflies and that are more um, compatible with you, and you're able to go do things, and you don't have to carry all the burden of. They're like, "Carry me," like, no, they're like, "Let's fly together," right? So I like this. You're about to see some changes and movement in coming into your life, which will bring the butterfly to you. So you can let the no contact go and be like, you know what? It's okay. It was the season, but I'm changed and it's not compatible anymore anyway. You deserve someone like you, not someone like you used to be. So that's what's coming in there for you, Arav. Hopefully that helps. But hang in there. Many blessings to you. And thanks for being a new subscriber. Hopefully we'll see you around some more. All right. So many blessings. And then Madam Bird, hello. Thank you for your patience in getting to your reading. I know you waited for a long time. So, who is approaching you in love? You keep hearing of an autumn connection in later 2024. And do you see if there's any love connection from anyone I'm not aware of? Let's take a look here. So, you have the King of Pentacles coming in here. So I do feel like this is someone that you don't know yet. It's someone very grounded, very well-rounded in the physical world. They really understand how the world works. Their worth, they don't put in the outside world. They've done the inner work where they understand that their worth is defined looking inward and upward. They have abundance, they have fullness of life, but they don't define themselves by it, and that's what makes it even more better is that they don't put a lot of pressure on it and it just flows into them. So there's naturally they draw things in here. The King of Pentacles, it does feel fallish with this, you know, the it's like Capricorn, maybe more winter, because the earth element, the oldest earth element is Capricorn. Of course, we've got Taurus and then Virgo and then Capricorn. So I feel like it's more, you know, December 20, when he said connection later in 2024. I feel like they are like a Capricorn type of energy. Um, but I do feel like it's later in the year that you'd meet them because they do feel very fallish there. And I like it. I like that you do meet them, and I feel like it's more of wow, it's like a gathering. I'm seeing. I don't think it's an office party or a Thanksgiving because it doesn't feel like a such a formal gathering of like an office party where people. It's just like they feel very casual in themselves, and I feel like it's more of like a Thanksgiving type of party gathering, family, friends type of community gathering rather than like an office party kind of thing. But I do feel like you meet somewhere like that where they're just really laid back, great conversation. It just feels very smooth. It just feels like things just meld together so nice. Like what like cinnamon, like the white glaze on a cinnamon roll just soaks in. I don't know why they're doing that, but that's what they're saying. Maybe you meet them at a coffee shop, I don't know, at a Danish shop. But I do feel like there's this really down to earth feeling, just very calm and very just like again grounded, very grounded individual. So that's what's coming in right now for you, Madam Bird. So hopefully that brings a little more clarity there for you. So many blessings to you. And of course, if you want more details and dive deeper, if you want it in one sitting, then a donation of any kind, we can dive deeper. For the free readings, I generally draw 1 to 2 cards and we can dive deeper and you can attend several of the sessions, just like one question per session and go something more about them. I have people that do that, go, okay, tell me something about my future connection. What else about them? What else about them? And we just, it's like spirit gives us, they don't want to go like, it's Dave, in accounting, and you're going to meet him on this date and this date, blah, blah, blah. Boring, right? They want it to be a scavenger hunt. They give you little tidbits, little hints. It's like the unfolding of it all is very exciting for spirit world because on the other side, we want to know something. We know it like that, right? But down here, it's like the discovery because we can be um, shielded from knowing, and we're like, but I want to know, and it's frustrating because I feel like our higher self is used to knowing things right away, but our little human self is like, really, you're gonna make me go search for answers? But it's part of the journey and the adventure. So enjoy the scavenger hunt. But so that's what's coming in. All right. So many blessings to you, Madam Bird. And then my final reading for this session is EE. Hopefully, I didn't miss anyone. I will be back tomorrow morning and Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time and tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So be sure to join me then. After I'm done here in a moment, I will take a moment and type up all the names and order in which the readings were completed so you can find your reading more quickly as well. All right. So, EE, you're in an ethical dilemma. You know that a coworker has done wrong, but it will benefit you if you turn them in. Okay. So you have the King of Cups, which is balance in your heart and your mind. And, there is regardless if it benefits you or not, and this is they're reminding me of my corporate life where it's like, if you're an employee, you have an obligation to share with management when something is being, done incorrectly. Because what if it's not the first time? What if 10 people have seen them do it 10 times in the past? They're going to continue to do it and maybe more. And maybe they need help, they need assistance. So I feel like, it's ethical because you feel like, well, you know, I your motivation isn't to do it, look at your heart, balance your heart and your mind, right? Are you doing it because you do want it to benefit you? No, no. You're afraid what people will think, right? But whether it would or wouldn't benefit you, I feel like you would want to tell them. It's not that, you're trying to snitch out on them and whatever. You know, if it is something that impacts the company and impacts other people, that could mean loss of money, they have to let people go, whatever it is, you just look at it and go, "You know what? I'm gonna go talk to my boss or talk to HR or whoever and just say, 'I have something that I need to share with you, but I feel, conflicted with it,' and just share. You don't have to mention names yet, just say, "So, I have this situation that I saw something, but I feel like, it might benefit me, and I don't want it to that's not my motivation, but I'm kinda torn between it all," and they'll say, "Just tell me." You know? So, I feel like that's what spirit wants you to know is look at your heart and go, "Yeah, my motivation isn't to benefit me, and I would I would, you know, um, mention this because it is egregious, it is against the rules, and it does impact people." And, I just feel like it's important for you just to share it because 'cause you'd rather share it, and then whatever happens then if someone else turns them in, they're like, "Yeah, he knew too," or "They knew too," and you're just like, "Uh-oh, accomplice," you know? So, I just feel like it's important for you to go talk to HR or your boss, whoever, and just ask for their advice, and then they will convince you to tell them anyway. And then you can be like, twist my arm. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what's coming in EE. So take a big deep breath and just go talk to them and just say, this is what I think I saw, and so this is the situation, and just do it with a pure heart, and everything will be fine. Okay. All right. So that's what's coming in for everyone. So many blessings to you. And thank you guys so much again for all the thumbs up that you give my videos. And it tells me you enjoy the free readings. And I'm so grateful for your thirst for searching after spirit too. So just remember as we're going throughout each and every second of every day of our lives that we are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.